Good afternoon. It's actually good night, but hello, Pisces. Happy full moon energy. It's still in effect. I just wanted to just tell you guys thank you so much for coming to this channel. I'm going to give you your weekly spiritual advice for January 7th to January 13th, 2019. And let's get into it. So, Spirit Guides, what are Pisces messages for January 7th, 2019 to January 13th, 2019? Spirit, what are Pisces messages? Ooh. So, there is some sort of point of reference of some kind of battle. Now, this could also be very important for you to get out of. This is some sort of interference that needs to occur, or some sort of breaking up or danger of a marriage breaking up, or just kind of like making a wrong choice in the matter. Because with this Seven of Pentacles here in a reverse, you're feeling like you're just like truly unsatisfied with all of the efforts that you put into something, and then it yielded so little. And you're just like at this discontentment, like, oh, I possibly could have made the wrong decision in this matter. This could be a financial matter. Say if you decided, since it is Pentacles energy, if you decided to get in a project or an investment and it really you put all of this time and effort and money into it, and then you're just starting to come into realization like, wow, this is not really panning out the way I would like for it to be, because now I'm starting to see like this probably was a bad investment or bad project. For others of you, this is a relationship where you're unbounding yourself, and starting this physical healing because it's painful. You're like, for some of you guys, you might be contemplating going through a separation or a divorce, and it's kind of like all of these efforts I put into this relationship, and now I'm realizing like I yielded pretty much not what I expected to be. So here you are in this beautiful night of um, Pentacles energy here in your present sector, where you're just like, you know what? I'm very responsible at the end of the day. You're kind of maybe some of you guys are reminding yourself of how like of service you were or are. You're very patient, very responsible. Um, you're really, really like this responsible person. Um, for some of you guys, this this could possibly be a situation where you really are coming into like this teacher modality, stepping into some sort of mentor, um, getting professional help or being the actual professional help for people, or just having this uprightness about yourself. You know, you're starting to understand like certain situations that are panning out in your life that you're like, wow, like I really just put all these efforts in for this situation. And now with the Six of Wands here in the reverse, you're realizing that you're kind of realizing that there's a fear or some sort of delay. There was a delay that happened off based off something that you put so much time and effort in, and now you're realizing that it panned out the way you would like for it to happen. and now it's just like I'm in delay mode. Or for some of you guys, there's a fear of breaking up. There's a fear of marriage, being separated. Um, and you're trying to be this responsible person to try to like truck on with any disputes and quarrels and infidelity and whatever the case, whatever chaotic situation that it is for you. You are in your mind like, wow, I just spent all this time on nothing. But at the same time, it's kind of like you're fearing leaving the situation because you know that you just put a lot of time into it. There's a delay because, or you just don't want to go through that delay stage of life. Um, and secrets are coming out with the moon card here. Secrets are coming out. Somebody was deceptive. Somebody could have been somebody that they weren't. You found something out. There's a secret that has been coming out now that you're, or some of you guys are using your intuitive side. This intuitive, and it's so funny because in tarot, this represents a Pisces. Astrology wise, a moon represents Cancer, and then there's a Pisces moon, and then the moon comes out in this reading in Pisces. So I always just look at all of them different connections to kind of like synchronize the reading. And with the judgment card here in the reverse, there is some sort of failure. Your spirit guides are saying this relationship was a failure. You are right. You know what I mean? You did put all this effort into it. If you're a cross watcher, somebody might be feeling like this towards you, Pisces, where they put all of this time and effort and money in, and they were trying to be responsible and loyal and capable and prudent and forthright. And it just seems like um, it's still some sort of delay here because of all of these battles and chaotic situations. And now it's just like you got to step into your intuitive mind to unbound yourself and start physically healing from this situation, because I see some of you guys really um, bound to a situation that you feel like I need to unbound myself from. Some of you guys are going into, there's just some sort of peril with a relationship, I'm saying, with the Lover's card in the reverse at the point of reference. You guys are going into some um, serious times in a relationship. Um, Others of you, this is just a really bad like project that you still feel bound to because you put all this time and effort in, but you're looking to kind of like start some sort of spiritual understanding or physical healing from it. Or some of you guys are in indecision mode. You know, I think you definitely know what you need to do. You're seeing it for what it truly is. Some things are being very um, presented to you in a way that's very intuitive. You're going into the intuitive mind and seeing like all of these secrets are coming out, all of the deceptions in the partnership, business partnership or lover situation. And now you're just seeing like with this judgment card in the reverse, again, you feel like you really need, listen, if this is a separation that you're indecisive of, spirit advice is saying separate. Okay. Spirit advice is saying to separate. You're finding some really deceptive things out about somebody, and you're just realizing like how much effort and love and energy I put into something for me to just for it to just turn around and be whatever the case is now. Um, for others of you, this could just be some sort of like anxiety. You just feel like you're just unprofitable in this project that you just put all of this time and energy from. And you could have found out that your business partner or somebody or something about the project or situation just was like very deceptive, and now you're realizing that it's causing like unhappiness because you really was on some like really responsible energy type with it, and it just seemed like it just didn't work out. So yes, you just turn into like hermit mode and just start resting from all of this strife that just occurred. You literally go into this mind of, I need to rest because something is up in the air, something is surface level for you, something isn't deep enough for you. You need deep, spiritual, profound, healing love. You need straight honesty in business relationships, truth, forthrightness, prudence, responsible partners. And it seemed like that's just not the case there. And what you're reflecting on is this uh, Four of Wands energy where it's just coming. You just want to be on some, you just want to be romantic. You're reflecting on peace and prosperity, a safe haven. You know what I mean? Something very harmonious. I'm going to pull a 3 card spread for additional advice here for you guys. Get the fire element. Do not lose hope. Get advice from your friends. Recover any lost loves. Some of you guys might be thinking about lost loves that really gave you harmony and peace and balance. For others of you, yes, there's some sort of stalemate in a situation that you just feel like there's no really real answer out of it. And with Shango coming out here, which is the Judgment card, you will find success. There is some sort of reawakening here for you guys. If you don't lose hope, if you regain that energy from this stalemate that occurred, from this situation that you feel like, oh, I'm really not too, like, it's just kind of like a pause or stalemate, or you need more energy. And it's saying that. It's literally saying, like, hey, use this fire energy to gain more momentum, more energy, to have a reawakening state, to make a decision about an unfavorable thing for you guys. Someone has to separate from a marriage, and you're just up in the air about it. Like, oh, you're seeing the surface level. Oh, yeah, but true through and through, your spirit guides are telling you to separate. They're deceptive, they're dishonest, they're disloyal. Someone's cheating, someone is betraying you, someone is deceptive. And you are realizing, like, all this time, I put all this energy into it. And yeah. So with the Three of Wands and the Two of Wands and the Strength card here in the reverse, um, I would just definitely say yes. This Three of Wands energy, yes, you can win. Yes, you can win the situation. Okay, there's some sort of established strength that needs to happen. There are riches and fortunes that are going to occur if you leave a situation behind, because someone is too controlling. Someone is dominating you. Someone is abusing their powers, Pisces. Someone has used dominion and abusing you. Um, However, that is the case. But for most of you guys, you will find balance again if you strengthen yourself, finding that energy for love of self out of this stalemate or this pause or delay in your life, so that you can regain um, this beautiful reawakening that's here available for you guys. Okay, thank you guys so much for coming to the channel. I will see you next week. Peace to you. Bye.